Next up at UFC Vegas 97, I'm going to continue my streak and pick another underdog. I'm going Brendon Marotte with the upset of the century. I got him.
Oh, funny, Angelo.
I got him.
Oh, my God. If you could see my dick. Woo! Holy shit, that was a good one. My God.
It's a fucking doorstop on a good
Holy
day.
shit.
We got Isaac Dulgarian taking on Brendon Marotte. Genuinely, has anybody in the UFC ever been a bigger favorite than Isaac Dulgarian is right now? I do not think so.
I think if it closes at minus 3,000, I think he's going to be the biggest in history. I think Bo was minus 2,600, I think is the top.
Like literally.
Versus Val.
I mean, this is insane. $9,900 in DraftKings. I've never seen that before. Ever. That's almost 10. There's not enough, like they can't throw a comma after, not enough digits to do 10,000. $9,900 in DraftKings Fantasy. So essentially, according to anybody that caps fights and does sports books, this is a foregone conclusion that Isaac Dulgarian is going to run through Brendon Marotte. But we'll talk about it very quickly anyway. Isaac Dulgarian 6-1 in his career. He should be 7-0. I will be bitter about that till the day I die. He's taking on Brendon Marotte.
You will be?
Yeah. That was very unsettling.
Makes me fucking sick to my stomach.
It wasn't even the fact that, like, it was a trash decision, all that stuff. It was what drove me most nuts about that decision in Isaac's last fight wasn't even the decision itself. It was the community that justified the decision. That is what drove me nuts. Like, it is okay to be it's okay to have picked C-Rod, bet on C-Rod, and acknowledge that it was a bad decision. That's okay. We do that all the time. Like, I don't think he won, but I'll take the gift. We do that shit all the time. That's why, like, that was the most annoying part, is just the thousands of comments of like,
C-Rod won. It's clear C-Rod win.
Yeah,
it's like, all right, well, fucking
clear. Yeah, clear. If you think Isaac won, you're an idiot. It's like, dude, he beat the shit out of that guy for 1.9 rounds. He lost a little bit of an exchange at the end of the second and then lost the entire third. Okay, 2-1, Isaac wins. That's enough ranting about his last fight. Let's talk about this fight. He's taking on Brendon Marotte. Isaac Dulgarian, he's just a savage, come-forward grappler. He gets takedowns almost immediately, starts wreaking havoc almost immediately. And if you just want to go back a few fights and see what he did to Francis Marshall and then how good Francis Marshall just looked on short notice, tells you everything you need to know about the very dangerous, very aggressive Isaac Dulgarian taking on Brendon Marotte. This guy's a decent striker. He likes to bounce in and out. He'll gauge the distance, and then he'll commit to some power. He's well-rounded, has no issues initiating a takedown, no issues grappling, no issues striking. I like to call him a striker, but he is comfortable everywhere. The reality is he's going to lose this fight. Isaac's going to come in, shoot almost immediately, on the ground, just wreak havoc and get it done. This fight does not go to a second round, or if it does, it's not going to go deep into one. Isaac Dulgarian is going to be the pick. Let's just hope he's got that same... Let's hope that wild screw job in his last fight doesn't change anything about him or how he fights.
Yeah, I just want to make it sure everyone knows, and I'm going to say this every time we break down an Isaac fight all the way until he's fighting for the title, whatever that is, that I was the original Isaac Dulgarian believer. He was my lock of the week against Francis, and I honestly got a ton of fucking blowback that week. He's been fighting bums on the regional scene. Wait till it leaves the first round. I'm like, guys, this is not gonna leave the first round, dude. I know how good this guy is, and he came in and smoked Francis Marshall. And even against C-Rod, he nearly fucking had another first round finish with a couple positions. Almost had that Peruvian necktie. There was a fucking wild submission that actually Vince Morales just got over the weekend or over 2 weekends ago. Really, really, really rare submission. I think it's only happened 3 or 4 times in the UFC in general. If you look at Brendon Marotte's wins, he's 8 wins. I think that the combined win-loss ratio of those opponents is like 30 and like 50 something. So he's beating people. He's not beating very good people, and I just don't think he's going to have... nobody has had anything for Isaac early. C-Rod was very, very lucky to survive that early onslaught. I mean, Isaac is just so good. I mean, we interviewed Zalal, and he talked about, like, that guy is just on a fucking another level with his wrestling. And Zalal is fucking really good grappler, really good wrestler as well. And he knows how good fucking Isaac is. If those guys are having issues, I don't think Brandon's going to be able to do anything. I'm going Isaac first-round submission. I think he goes for a sub. But, yeah, Oh, and happy birthday to Zalal as well. It's Yusuf Zalal's birthday today.
There you go. Happy birthday. Don't throw them in parlays, though. Minus 3,000 is insane. There's no value there.
I put, and I don't want to give away this premium bet, but I did, and this is not, and I put it in the premium whatever. This is a little taste of my style of betting. And I'm not telling you guys to do this. I'm not whatever, but everyone's going to tell you, don't bet Isaac, minus 3,000. I did put $100 on Isaac Dulgarian.
You got great odds, though.
And I did. I got minus 2,600 odds.
Nice.
So I put $100 on Isaac Dulgarian. I think it wins $3.80, something like that. I'm not telling you guys what to do, but if you want a little peek behind the curtain of premium, that's what I'm giving to the people. So $10 a month.
I mean, that is the perspective. Like, all the risk of a fist fight to win $3. Do not put him in a parlay. And that was at better odds than you have right now. Do not put this man in a parlay.
That closing line value is crazy.
Well, quick story that we heard from Yusuf Zalal. If you didn't know, we have the call-in show on Thursdays where premium members can call in and hang out. We've had some fighters join the show as well. Yusuf Zalal joined a few weeks ago, and he told a story about Isaac Dulgarian. Like, Yusuf was like in the shower or like changing, and all of a sudden there's a dead squirrel in his face like this. I guess Isaac Dulgarian killed the squirrel, gutted it, put his hand in it like a sock puppet, and was just running around scaring people with it. That's your minus 3,000 favorite.
We love them.
If you do want to check out the actual bets.
You know what's funny, too? I sent this to Zalal today because Zalal's in his corner hanging out with them, so they're posting stuff. And Zalal posted a funny video of he's with Isaac, and they're like at some store, and they're looking at boots. And Yusuf's basically like, those boots won't fit you. And I said, he can put both feet in one shoe and jump around like the Pixar lamp. They thought that was pretty funny.
That is funny. If you do want to check out the actual bets that we've got going on this card, you can do so now. WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member at the top. And if you want $50, I'll send you $50. We have affiliate marketing strategy going on here. We have a couple of affiliate partners. If you go to WeWantPicks.com/bets and you use our link to sign up with any one of those affiliate partners, we'll send you $50 as a thank you. They're going to pay me. So I'm going to slice off some of that money and give it right back to you because we're all in this together. We grow when you watch. And when we grow, we get deals. And when we get deals, we'll share some of that money with you. WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit. We'll send you $50 as a thank you. Here's a closer look at that safety parlay. Here, the highlight in this is two highlights. One, it hits at a 72% event win rate. That is insane. In this sport, a parlay, 72% of the time, that is insane. The other highlight here is 13-4 in the last 12 pay-per-views. And you might say, well, that adds up to 17. And I'll tell you that because for some pay-per-views, we do more than one safety parlay. And if you become a premium member today, you will get 2 pay-per-view safety parlays, which hit at an even more remarkable accuracy. And then here's a look at those 4 events. These are actually genuinely very good events. This is a decent fight night this weekend. It's just nice to be back. Then we have UFC.
Name.
Then we have UFC 306.
Heard my fucking name.
No, literally did not say your name.
You know how easy it is for me to check that?
Check it.
I heard Jacob something.
I'll bet you. What are we betting? I'll bet you. Check it. Idiot. UFC 306, a pretty good card. That's the Sphere card. I'm not going there in person, but I am curious to see if we get a nice viewership experience at home. Then we have UFC Paris. This is a very good fight card with an awesome main event. And then UFC 307.
You said genuinely, and I was walking back so I could only hear. I heard
Okay. Here's the address if you want to send some mail for the vlog. We will open it. We will read it. We get all sorts of really cool letters. And we'd love to get that stuff. P.O. Box 406 in Prosper, Texas, 75078.